Hey, good morning. Eric Medler here on Cape Fear Country, and I love this Give Me the Good story because it fits right in with one of the things that I say at the end of my show and have said at the end of my show for the last 3 decades. Let's get into our Give Me the Good, and I'll tell you that closer that I use every day and how this story relates to it. We're going to go all the way over to England at this point because that's where this Give Me the Good story comes from Shropshire, England. 17-year-old boy named Owen went in for a routine haircut, just a trim on the back and the sides. You know how it is, clean it up a little bit. But his barber, Firat, noticed something most of us would have missed. A small lump on Owen's neck. Firat didn't brush it off. He leaned in, pointed it out, and told Owen, "Mate, you should go see a doctor." And that simple bit of advice during a haircut may have saved Owen's life. So he took the advice, his dad took the advice anyway, and got Owen into the doctor, and the doctors soon discovered that lump was Hodgkin lymphoma, a rare cancer in the lymphatic system. Thanks to Firat's quick eye and sharing that he noticed that lump on the back of Owen's neck, Owen started chemotherapy almost immediately. After 5 tough months of treatment, he is now in remission. Good news there. Healthy, hopeful, looking forward to being officially cancer-free next year. And this week, after he's gone through all the treatment and he lost his hair in that treatment, as happens, Owen went back to thank his barber. Firat said he hardly recognized him without the hair, but when Owen's dad explained what had happened, because Firat didn't think that anything was really going to come of it, but Dad explained what had happened and the barber got emotional. His words, "He's all right now and that's what matters most." That is a haircut that turned into a life-saving moment and a reminder that sometimes looking out for each other is the thing that makes all the difference. And at the end of my show, I have this thing that I say every day. Take care of each other. And remember, it's nice to be important, but more important to be nice. That taking care of each other is just taking a moment to really be with a person and notice what's going on with them. That's really what happened with Firat and Owen, and it saved his life. Looking out for each other is what it's all about in this life, in my opinion. And I know somebody who looks out for the people that he's with. Owen has a story of miraculous recovery, and I would imagine if that kind of thing happened here in the United States, you'd want to make sure that you had the right insurance. Every now and then you meet somebody whose story is as much about perseverance as it is about service and looking out for others. And for me, that is Wolf Ship, brand new partner here at Cape Fear Country and the heart behind Cold Mountain Insurance. Wolf's journey started far from Brunswick County. He built his career learning what world-class customer service really means. First with Cintas up in Baltimore, but when he had his family move to Wilmington in 2014, he hit a wall. Work that could support his family wasn't easy to find. A close friend nudged him toward insurance, and Wolf jumped in with both feet. He got licensed, worked with some of the biggest names in the industry. He learned the business inside out, but along the way, he also saw gaps. The rushed calls, the one-size-fit-all policies, and that lack of personal touch bothered him. That's when he knew that he was going to do this and he was going to do it differently. And that's how Cold Mountain Insurance was born. And Wolf named it for a reason. Strength, dependability, and the promise to climb any mountain to protect the people that he serves. Take care of each other, right? Today, from his offices in Bolivia and over the phone or on Zoom or even sitting at your kitchen table, Wolf helps families with the things that matter most. Auto, homeowners insurance, health insurance, business coverage for local companies and small businesses, life insurance, even pet insurance for our 4-legged family members. He's licensed in 5 states, North and South Carolina, Florida, Texas, and Ohio. This agency is rooted right here in our community. And what sets Wolf apart is his availability. Nights, weekends, whenever you need him, he's going to pick up that phone 24/7, 365. He makes himself accessible because he knows life doesn't always happen in between 9 and 5. He believes if you always do the right thing and put people first, growth will follow. I love the image he paints of Cold Mountain Insurance, not some cold, sterile office, but a neighbor with time for you. A neighbor who explains your options clearly, who answers the phone, who treats you more than a policy number, but like a person. He'd gone through working with companies that treated you like a policy number, and that wasn't for him. So if you're looking for coverage and what kind of care you want, and the kind of care that Wolf delivers behind it, you'll find it with Wolf Ship at Cold Mountain Insurance. You can find him online at coldmountaininsurance.com. Local roots, real results, and a commitment that feels personal every step of the way.